understand, people take things the wrong way anymore. We live in a world where people will sue each other all the time. But I don't think this is fair. They never asked me, personally talked to me. You know, I think in the long run, I hate to say this, why don't they sit down with you in a room instead of sitting there and talk to you first? Get the real detail of everything. Maybe they can find a better answer. Maybe they can solve a problem faster. But no. They want to try to do it the easy way. This is her easy way, or the prosecutor's easy way. Plea bargain. Let's give them a plea bargain. I don't want to do the court case. And then when you do the court case, she tries to get it. And then she starts to yell at the jury. I watch this. I know older people. Older people don't like to be yelled at. When you start raising your voice, it's yelling at an older person. I don't like to be yelled at. Is this professional? She never really talked loud at all to begin with. Then she started to really get irate, is what I'm going to say. I think she was losing her temper, is what I'm thinking. And yeah, but I can't say nothing yet because I gotta wait for the jury to go through and say my thing, see what they consider the dispute, whatever they call it. I'm hoping it goes my way, but I've got this bad fear that it's going to go wrong. And that's why I'm making this right now. Because I know my lawyer's going to try to refight. But right now, this is my interview about my stuff. I took my computer out. I got rid of my stuff. I haven't used the computer. I've been good. I've been paying what I got around my ankle, the probation thing. So I've been taking this seriously. It's come to the day that it hurts me. Because I got to give up my kids, my dogs, my house, and my wife. Because the law can't see it the right way. They just want to put somebody in jail. They don't care who it is anymore. And that's the way it is. And I don't care for the prosecutor. They don't have any if they had a background thing to really look into people's lives and check on it first, maybe they can figure out we don't have to crowd the jails. Put the people that need to put away. Here, let's give you an example. I make meth. All right, maybe this guy did, you know. He gets charged, serves a few months. He's released. You know why they release him? They want him back in the same thing again, so they can arrest him and make more money. They don't care, because they're gonna bust more than one person, because he's making drugs. They like this stuff, but child pornography they don't like. They want it off the street. So it sounds like maybe this prosecutor don't like sex. She's stuck up on, maybe she's on a rag, or maybe she's just her way, you know. I don't care. I know what the word C stands for, and I know what the word stands for. I hate to say it, but I consider that word to be her. I'm not going to say the word, because I'm going to be nice, because I can't post it that way. But that's the way it is. She has no problem putting anybody away. She can't see in the right way to say, hey, he's guilty. He's guilty no matter what. He did this. All right, so I said a few words I shouldn't have said. But does it mean I actually did it? I offered to trade a phone. But, you know, like I said, I was kind of stressed out on my work. I'm killing time. It's during a bike rally. I chat with people. I'm not serious about any of this at all. None of it. The one that I got down, I was more curious to see if somebody actually drove down to see if they would drive down. That's all I was. Yes, I screwed up. I shouldn't have probably went over there. I didn't expect it to really be... maybe I did. But I didn't really expect to really go up to anybody. I wanted to see if somebody... And I was going to go home and tell my wife, oh, yeah, somebody actually did drive down. It was kind of neat. That's all I was going to do. That's all I want to do. Because I had, me and my wife, we have, after so many years, you know how your sex life starts to drop off a little bit. Even if it's just a little bit of excitement like that, just kind of boost it up a little bit, you will. This is kind of what I was trying to just kind of goof around. But no, not the law. They don't see this that way. They just think I'm out for the girls or the little people. I don't want the little people. I can have sex with an older person and, meet people that my age, and we do talk, and if it happens, we do. But otherwise, yeah, I'm not going to say I didn't have sex with another girl. Because me and my wife both kind of getting into this kind of stuff. It's called swinging. And it is out there. I'm not saying I have done it a few times. I'm not going to lie. My wife has a fantasy with two guys. A guy with me, I'm not lying. I'm a little bi. I'm not going to say it. Deny it. I am. And it makes my wife happy. That's what it is. She's curious too, It's a different thing. I'm not saying I'm going out to have sex with a guy all the time. I don't even have sex with guys, I just wanted to see if I can get something, out there. But that's just it. But I guess even if you offered and they said if there's money involved, they're going to try to get you busted for it. I had a guy try to offer it. And I didn't accept it. I didn't take it. Well, it was kind of weird that I did talk to this person. It's kind of weird. I haven't been on a computer for a while. This guy was off the site. He said I'm doing this for the money. Okay. About Christmas time, my wife was searching my emails. There was another site that came up, but it was kind of weird. I understand he used the computer because I could tell the date, but this was an Android phone or a Yahoo phone or whatever they said, and the slang was different. It's like they were trying to entrap me on that again. They were trying to get me to go on a computer. And I'm almost 100% sure the law did this. I kept it and showed my lawyer it. He said, well, if you didn't respond to it, you should be all right. Well, I don't think it was right because I think they were trying to trap me with it again. They were trying to get me to say something. I read it because I wasn't allowed on the computer. I told my wife, put it in a folder, let's give it to our lawyer. Because my account keeps our bills and I have to use the account, and I talked to my probation officer and I had her do this. So she did. She let her do this, and we do this. I've not been online. Everything has been done. If I had to do an online job application, I've been trying to get work. But since the press put my name all over the paper, not the other people, just my name was the one they picked. Because it's like they didn't have anything. So they were making it a bigger deal than anybody's. It's like they were trying to... It's entrapment. It was basically. They were trying to make me look better than the worst everybody. So if you got people in the paper reading this guy's been on the paper, now you know he's really a bad guy. Because he's the name that everybody sees. I'm a little pissed off the paper. I'd love to sue the paper. I'm almost to the point, if I win this, I'm almost to the point I want to press charges and sue the paper. Because freedom of speech, yeah, but I have a Privacy Act too. It is my privacy. I don't care if you have freedom of speech. It is my Privacy Act that you're not allowed to do that. And you solicitate mine out compared to the rest of the guys. Are they right? Is it right? No. I was working with Walmart. I got arrested. I couldn't get a job yet because I couldn't find one. Well, I'm trying to make it to help out. We've managed. It's been pretty, not bad, but not the greatest. But I tried to apply to employment. I closed my Walmart thing down because, I knew I couldn't stay there because I already knew this. Well, I closed down because I needed my 401 to help me pay my lawyer because I was trying to get a good lawyer. And I'm not lying. I wanted a good lawyer. Because this is kind of a stupid case, then it comes to do it. So, I closed my account down. Walmart agreed. Okay. Well, I knew when I did this, I figured maybe I can collect unemployment. So, I tried to collect unemployment. You know what Walmart said to the employment people after they turned me down the first time and I just tried to dispute it? Well, we knew the first day that when he got in trouble, they knew what was already happened. Nobody knew. The paper company didn't know yet because they didn't have it yet. They just know I got in trouble. They said they knew exactly what happened and they put me on suspension. Alright? So I talked to the judge on the phone. He says, the judge goes, we're doing a three-way conference. The judge goes, was there a job available here yet? Yeah. So you're saying there was work, but alright, let's see. This was kind of like a leave of absence. No, I'm confused. If you have a leave of absence, but there's work available, but there's leave of absence. Well, this is our policy. Well, you know how long a leave of absence works at Walmart? It lasts a year. My year is about up. I would have been still out of work by the time I even got back. Well, they turned me down. I'm not impressed with the Walmart thing right now. I'd like to take and try. I don't want a lot. I want compensation for the time and effort. I would probably try. But right now, I prefer to actually get off, be free before. But this is something that pisses me off. Because the government ruined me for this stupid case. When I got arrested, when they pulled me over, I was a mile from where I was supposed to meet the person. But prosecutor says I was close by. I'm confused. Is close by a mile? Is it? Tell me. So you get pulled over a mile. That's saying that they couldn't catch up with me because they didn't have anybody around. But they had people in place. So I'm confused here. If they had people in place but they weren't there, that don't make sense. Does it? Okay, so I get pulled over. I'm a mile away. I followed all the things. They hold me gunpoint because they don't own me. Okay. So I've been a nice guy. I've been a nice person to all these people. I was polite. I didn't restrict, didn't fight, nothing. But man, these guys were really not knowing what they're doing. Because even when my judge or prosecutor, my lawyer, said, "You're 4 years? How long have you been doing this?" Well, I haven't been doing it that long. They're not trained for it. They couldn't even pull the stuff on my phone with software because they don't have it. Well, the one guy says, "I'm a guy for funding and grants." Okay, so he gets money. Why don't they have the technology? They got all this money they get from people. I'm sorry to say. They make a lot of money from you. Okay. They have another thing coming out that I don't. I mean, I kind of see it, but I come from Belgium, the jail from Bell. Okay. I put in this guy's police car. I'm in the front seat because they had to put the wheelchair guy in the back. Okay, I understand. I didn't really want to be in the handcuffs because I don't like that. It's uncomfortable. I'm putting a seatbelt. Okay. I understand. So they're trying to pass this new law. It's called texting and driving in South Dakota. What's the first thing when I get going down the road? The FBI agent, you know what he did? He pulled his phone out and started texting when he was driving. He swerved all over the road. He was on the white line, the yellow line. He goes, "Oh, there's so many traffic on the side of the road," and he's texting when he's doing this. That don't make me feel good because now he's putting my life at danger here for this. Is it fair that they're trying to put this law too? Well, they can't follow it. Our government people can't even follow it. So why are you trying to push the law when the government people can't even follow it? And all the government has high-tech phones because they have to talk to themselves. Well, that's how they keep in track of doing things like this. That's what they told me when they were saying, well, we were keeping in touch with each other. So basically, they knew my name. So now they've been trapping me on this. My name was on my site. If you're going to do this, like my lawyer says, if a guy was going to do this, he would not put his name out there. He would not use his normal name. He would delete things before he would get caught. Was he trying to get caught? He wasn't doing nothing really to get out of the... No, I wasn't. I was probably trying to make some money. I don't get a lot of money when I was working. I've been trying to make it through just to keep my house. I don't have a big house payment, but bills do kind of bug you. You know, people want more money. When they want their money, you got to pay it. And when you get garnished because of that, it hurts. And at the time, I've been garnished. I got a phone that I could probably sell. I didn't even care if I took $50 for it right in the moment. I was going to see if they were interested in maybe buying it. Not everybody responds to a... Okay, it was a note. But it's an aftermarket note. Not many people respond to that. They never even asked if it was a real note. It just says no. That's all it says, Samson no. But they never asked what type of a note. Yeah, the phone's worth what I kind of said it was. But in the long run, I need money. I'll sell it. I don't care. Sometimes I even let it go for free because I know there's people out there that can't afford things. I got people like that. I help them out with their computers because I like working on computers too. And they're nice people. They have kids. She knows that kids chat. They talk about sexual things. She knows me. She knows I was chatting. I was kind of helping. She'd be my character witness. But we didn't know if it would be appropriate to have a character witness because the lawyer or the prosecutor people lie. They lie their ass off. They lied the direction I drove. They said they seen me in the gas station, but they lied. They said I went around this way. That way I looked closer to the car. I was nowhere near that car once at all. If you consider, I could tell you I was probably, if you put a car in, let's see, about 4 cars away from me yet when I drove around the Hardys. But they said I drove by the car. They changed their evidence. They didn't ask me, the prosecutor never asked me a question. They never approached me. They never said, is this the direction you drove? They never asked. They asked the guy that put it in his report, but he didn't put it in his report that he drove by a car. Slowly. I didn't drive slowly by a car. I drove normal speed around islands. I never crossed my line yet. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't cross the line. They're saying I crossed the line because I offered to pay. Well, I know when you prostitute, you have to get in a car and meet somebody. Did I meet somebody? No, I did not meet nobody. They're saying you do not need to meet nobody no more. The law says you're not free anymore. Basically, that's what they're saying. So you can buy sex. I've heard one case like that, but I guess that's it. I'm going to have to wrap it up here because my camera's running out of internet, or the speed I got to thing. But I'm telling you, this is what my wife's going to post. I'm going to have her post it the way I did it. Because I believe that I'm not guilty. I know I'm not guilty. I know I did something wrong. I shouldn't have done. My fault. I shouldn't have done this. I wasn't out for sex. But I ain't going to have my wife post this. And she's going to post it a few times. And I'm going to let her do it. I don't care. I don't care what people respond on. I'm not showing my face because I'm going to be nice. But I don't think it's fair. This is the way I'm thinking. Because physically, shouldn't they ask, the prosecutor should kind of talk to you too before. She'd be a nice person, sit down and talk to the people. Because I wasn't a threat. I would have told her this. She could have just solved this out real quick. I would have taken a small fee or fine, maybe 6 months. But they never sat down. They never talk. They just assume that this is a bad guy because the way the words were. Yeah, like I said, I got some bad words in my conversation. It's sex words, and like the guy said, it's called slang. I'm not lying. I did say some things I shouldn't have said. But I wasn't out there. It was during a bike rally. I thought I was just talking and goofing around. I didn't go out for it. I did go out to see to meet this person. I didn't go to meet him. I just go out to see who it was. You see if they pulled in. That's as far as I wanted to go. I didn't actually drive up to the car and say, "How you doing?" But they said it didn't matter. They consider me guilty no matter what. But this is the way it is. I'm going to wrap it up here, and this is what I'm going to post. I'm going to let people make their comments that they say. If you want to go on and keep going, you can comment. My wife could say, maybe I should give you an email if you want to send stuff to the place. I'll give you my lawyer, or my wife can give you my lawyer's thing. We can pursue this. You can give the comments and say what's right and what's wrong. I would prefer you would help me out, be nice. Keep overwhelming these people, saying, hey, put the bad people away. I'm not a bad person. I like a lot of people. I'm not a very outgoing person. I'm shy. I don't go to bars. I don't smoke. Don't drink. And I got kids of my own, and they don't take advantage. I lost a daughter. You think I want to hurt some kid? Today I kind of feel bad because I lost her. But I'm saying, if you want to respond back, please. I'm going to wrap it up.